Most of us with pets have had to deal with seeing the poop that these guys drop for us to clean. Other than dogs or cats, have you guys ever seen wild exotic animals like elephants or snakes pooping? Well, you're in for a treat, despite the fact that that serving could just as easily be a lot of dump. Coming in at number 1 is this cute little monkey just swinging around this little net line. You can even hear the crowd going wild for this monkey. Well, all was going well until suddenly out of nowhere people started to see a little brown thing forming out of the bottom of the monkey. And before you know it, the monkey started pooping. The crowd seems to somehow enjoy this sight and continues to watch until the monkey fully drops the poo. Well, that was definitely an interesting sight to say the least. This little panda bear here seems to be taking some rest in a zoo, but what the crowd doesn't realize is that the panda might have had a little too much to eat, and of course, the panda started pooping. However, the crowd, which mainly consisted of children, seemed to notice that the color of the poo was different from ours. In fact, the poo seems to be very kind of a yellowish color. Well, you learn something new every day. Zebras are very beautiful creatures with their cute little black stripes going across their white bodies. I mean, who would have expected that someone would record a zebra taking a dump? Well, in this clip, this zebra mother was going on continuously for a rather uncomfortably long time. I mean, you can't blame the zebra, they're just on their time. But by the end of it, the zebra mom and her child went on their way back into the savannah. Crocodiles are very frightened animals, having one of the strongest bites in the world, which is why it's even scarier when a wild predatory animal like the crocodile is found in the middle of a road. However, in this clip, the crocodile doesn't seem to be aggravated whatsoever and is in fact pooping on the side of the road. Well, shame on you, crocodile. We gotta protect the earth and stop littering on the side of the road. Rhinoceroses are very wild and strong animals known for their destructive power. I mean, these guys could destroy forests upon forests if they wanted to. But even then, all living things also have to take a break and answer when nature calls. In this clip here, you can see a wild rhinoceros pooping in a rather more green color for quite a while, until finally he fully finished and went back into the jungle. By the way, just so you guys know, this green color poo is going to make a lot of appearances later on in the future, since most animals naturally have green colored poo. So make sure you get yourself prepared for that. Yaks are very important animals in human life, producing the second most wool in the world after sheep, which is why it's good to make sure that the yak is always well fed. The yak's owner appears to have given it food poisoning as it begins pooping excessively quickly in the background. The man even says, "I only wonder what he's had for dinner."
I only asked, what are you having for dinner?
I can't believe you got that on.
On a live reality show, this well-trained dog had to crack under pressure and take a full dump in front of everybody on the show. I mean, hey, fear of public speaking is the most common phobia in the world, so who says that dogs can't have it? As a user commented, "Little doggo had stage fright, so he was just doing all he could to help relieve the stress. Poor pup." This dog here also takes a dump on live TV. Basically, the dog was participating in canine agility competitions, which is so much better and much more planned than the average dog show competition. But I'm sure that no amount of planning could have made the hosts realize that a dog could possibly have taken a dump during the whole event. But unfortunately, after this whole situation had finished, they disqualified the guy. I mean, poor doggo. He just did what he felt like doing at the time. Furthermore, the judges were shocked by what had occurred, and one of them even took a tissue paper from his desk and gave it to someone who worked in the area. You know, as much as I feel bad for the dog itself, I feel even worse for the person who had to clean it. That must have stunk bad. Cheetahs are seen as wild, ferocious creatures known for being the fastest and most agile animals in the world. However, even they too need a break from time to time, and this cheetah here, who was being transported to the zoo, got scared thinking about the zoo and ultimately cracked under pressure. You can even see the cheetah circle around its area as if it was fully ready to do anything and everything in the world. If you guys thought we were leaving it with just a cheetah, then you are dead wrong. This lion, who was caught live in the wild on camera, was seen taking a wild dump out in the middle of the forest. The lion is known for never stopping, and it seems that all parts of his body, even his poop, follow this rule. Well, like I said, all animals, even from the smallest turtle to the wildest lions, have to poop too. Elephants are the big leaders of the jungle, known for their strength and size, and in this clip right here, you can see this elephant taking dumps the size of an entire table. And immediately afterwards, the elephant even proceeds to pee all over the entire place. Also, the cameraman also shows wild clips of multiple elephants committing to the same thing, like this elephant here, who simultaneously walks and poops throughout the entire jungle. Now that is what I call multitasking. Gorillas in zoos are fully known for one reason, and one reason only. No, not because of their goofiness. Well, that and as well as the fact that a common thing that gorillas do is that they take a poo, grab it in their hands, and throw it at the crowd. As seen in this clip right here. I mean, just look at that. That gorilla had absolutely no remorse. And if you thought that it was only gorillas, then you'd be wrong, because apparently it's the entire monkey family, which consists of monkeys, gorillas, orangutans, etc. Basically, all of these animals do it all the time, like this baboon here, who absolutely yeets their own feces against this poor young child. Well, whether the child is innocent is up for debate, as it could have been seen that the children were in fact mocking and imitating the baboon. So who do you guys think is in the wrong here? Number 14, Sneaky Snake. Snakes are definitely one of the most revolting and vile animals ever, but now that I've seen this video, we think that you'll be 100% sure of that. I mean, just look at that. A 5-foot long snake pooping and peeing all over their own eggs. Well, those eggs must have had a very uncomfortable hatching, if you ask me. Number 15, Whale. Blue whales are known for being the largest living animals on Earth, but this clip here shows us that even blue whales got a rest from time to time too. Here you can see the wild blue whale, whose diet mainly consists of tiny krill taking long dumps that thrust them forward. Apparently it smells even worse than dog poop and feels like breadcrumbs. It is said that they can even drop about 200 liters worth of poop in one movement. Now that's a lot of poo. Well, what do you guys think? Did you guys finish your virtual toilet paper? And comment down below what animal video you think we should make next. Well, with that, folks, have a good one.